Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute since I've uploaded. I think it's been 3 or 4 months and so much has happened since then. And I have a lot to tell you. So this is gonna be my welcome back video, I guess. It is a TBR video, so I will be going over the books that I want to read this upcoming month. I guess I should start with where have I been, what's been going on. And to be honest, I don't remember how I left things off in the last video. I know I had tried to attempt to read again. I wasn't sure if it was Shadow and Bone because I did try to read Shadow and Bone a couple months ago, but I archived all those videos so they're no longer viewable. I wanted a fresh start. As you can tell, my username has changed, as has my Bookstagram. I want my channel to be more personable, more me, and I'm not necessarily critiquing books anymore. I'm not gonna be running my blog anymore. I just wanna be able to read for fun, and yes, I will start doing reviews on here just so I can say, hey, this book you should really check out, or hey, this book isn't that good, I don't recommend reading it. That's where I want to be with this channel, and also I want to have fun again, so that's what I'm doing with this channel. I don't have any big goals yet for it, but we'll get there. I think around the time that I stopped filming, I was in a very depressed place. I was mostly stressed between work and not having any motivation to do anything. It just came, and sometimes depression does that, it sneaks up on you. But a little bit after that, I decided I wanted to go back to school. I was tired of doing the 9 to 5, going to work at a salon, and nothing against the salon. I enjoyed the atmosphere and the clientele and everything about the salon, but I was exhausted and I wanted my weekends back. Plus, I was tired of never being able to travel. My fiance wants to go and do things, and we never really can because I'd have to see if anyone at the salon can watch the desk, and asking for time off is just, it was very annoying. It was a very annoying task for me to have to go through, and then I would get anxiety about having to do that because then I'd feel bad, which means that time away from work wouldn't be enjoyable. But, so yeah, I am going to school. I am currently working my way through the prerequisites for medical coding. It's a job that's always in need of coders, and I can even do it remotely, which is the end game goal here. I want to be able to work from home, and then I can be able to work online so we can travel whenever we need to. In regards to him being in the military also, we're going to probably PCS. We're going to have to change bases every couple years, which means I'd have to quit my job and then have to go through the process of looking for a new job. That's not fun. So medical coding is one of the best things that I could probably do in regards to that, because then I would never have to quit my job. I could just tell them I'd need a week or 2 off to get, moving the house and whatnot and settling, and it'd be a lot easier. So I'm excited on that. And we did get a new addition to the family. We have a puppy who I will show you in a second. His name is Scooby. He is 6 months going on 7 come July 9th, and we've only had him for about a month and a half, which we started out really great. He's a wonderful puppy. Not that he isn't now, but he's gotten into that terrible 2 phase where he has to destroy everything, which is another good reason that I will be home now so that I can work on kennel training him, which we had initially started when we first got him. But me going to work, we discovered that that wasn't the best way to kennel train him. So we're gonna start small, 10 minutes here, work up to an hour, and so on until we're able to leave him in the kennel for about 6 hours. We don't wanna go much longer than that, but we wanna be able to we live in Florida. We wanna be able to go to the beach and not have to worry about him destroying the house, and to know that he is perfectly safe and nothing's gonna happen while he's in the cage. So we're gonna work our way up to that.
So this is Scooby. If you just turn around. Hey, buddy. And Mystery is all the way over there. I think they're starting to get along, but I can't tell. The office is a hot mess because Joey is rebuilding his computer into a smaller case. I thought I would show you Scooby because I said I would. And here they are playing, interestingly enough.
I guess I forgot to mention the one part about me going back to school. I quit my job. I probably should have led with that, but yes, yesterday was my last day of work, so I am no longer a receptionist at the salon, and it is gonna be a little bit tight because we only have one person's income coming through. But we're gonna make do. We're blessed and we're privileged and we're grateful. So I'm just excited to see where this gets me going, and I'm hoping that I can do well through school to get to where I want to be with a career. I've never had a career before, so this is exciting. But now on to the bookish portion of this video, because I am back, and that's what this channel is all about, is pretty much anything reading, writing. Well, that's about it, isn't it? So I guess 2 weeks ago I did start Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. This book came out, I want to say a year or two ago. It's still relatively new. 2019, so it's been a couple years, but I had heard so many great things, and then a couple weekends ago we were to this little outlet mall. It's about an hour away, and there's a bookstore there. It's Books A Million. And of course I knew that I was going to be quitting my job, so I didn't want to spend money, but my fiance naturally bought me a book. I planned on just getting one. I haven't bought a book in forever, but I'm actually really grateful that he did buy this book, and so I picked it up. I'm about 50 pages in, so I was hoping to finish this before the end of the month, but with all the changes that I've been making, that didn't happen. So I'm going to hopefully finish this within the next week or two. So I'm starting July off with this book. If you don't know what this book's about, I don't really either. So this book is basically about a bunch of different wards or worlds or cities, if you want to think about them, like kingdoms. And obviously there's a capital, and the emperor of the capital has called all of his loyal servants to come to him to basically battle, and whoever wins gets all of this power. But the main character is a servant of her world's ruler, and a lot of shit hits the fan, at least up to the point where I am. The leader of the main character, Gideon's world, is a very gray character, and I definitely think that she, though she comes off as a bad character, like a villain, I think she might be on the right side of the spectrum. All hell's gonna break loose if these two don't work together to make ends meet. So far it's really good, and I can't wait to see where this goes. The next 3 books I'm hoping to get to, not that I will, just because with everything that the past 3 months have been like, I don't know if it'll hold my attention. I'm definitely needing something that's gonna be able to hold my attention as I'm navigating this new adventure. But these are the next 3 that I hope to get to. I've already started Shadow and Bone, and I had prepared to read this in preparation for the show, but I kind of lost interest because I've heard a lot of things about the Darkling. He's supposed to be the villain, but everyone loves him, and I got quite far. Basically, the main character figured out that she was special, and she's gonna train under the Darkling, I think. That's about as far as I got. So I'm gonna have to restart and refresh my mind because I don't remember much. I know her and her friend basically have separated ways because they're 2 completely different people now. But yeah, that's all I remember. Not sure if I'm as excited for that one or not, but I am super excited for A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I haven't read any of her work, but I had bought this book because before I disappeared off the internet, I was getting really into dark academia, and this is of that genre. Don't know what this book's about. I know I had done a video on it, which is now gone, explaining what the book was about. Basically, all I remember is it has to do with the school, and the main character is probably gonna end up with the bully of the school, and everyone's hating on her because they don't think she's good enough. If my memory recalls correctly. Yeah, it's basically it. So there's the Scolomounts. Not sure if I'm saying that right. Basically, the whole school wouldn't care if Orion, who's supposed to be this flashy student, He's basically the bully. They don't care if he would end up killing her. It is what it is apparently, but the main character seems like a badass. I'm sorry I couldn't provide more of a synopsis on this. It seems like the students are supposed to be deadly in order to survive the Skullamonts. I know I'm not saying that right. People have to die, and she's basically all about not killing anyone. The school wants her to become the evil witch that they think she is, and she doesn't want to give anyone the satisfaction of doing so. Good on her. So super excited to read this. I might start this after Gideon. And then lastly, we have Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this book, but the cover has been drawing to me ever since I bought the book, and I definitely want to get into it. Not sure if, like I said, if I ever will get into any of these books, but I'm super excited because this cover is just so pretty, and it's so soft. Like, the dust jacket is so soft. But the main character is I'm just not going to say it because I know I'm going to butcher it. She's a nine-tailed fox who basically gets her power from consuming men. But from my guess, she meets someone who she doesn't want to kill, and that probably just makes things go all awry. Because consuming men is what keeps her alive for so long. That's unfortunate. So that sounds actually really interesting, and I am all here for consuming men. But these are the books that I hopefully plan to read throughout July, starting with Gideon. Not particularly in this order, but we'll see how it goes. I am back, and I hope you guys missed me while I was gone. I hope that I don't disappear like that again for quite some time, because I imagine it's gonna take me about a year to get through all of this online schooling. So wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in my next video.